How's it going, everybody? My name is Thomas Ack, about to react to a video. About to pull it up in here. Apologies, Akademiks. Snoop Dogg and Glass Milan confronts DJ Akademiks for dissing Los Angeles. Alright, God. This man, he goes from just constantly harassing and dissing women to now this, we're gonna see what's going to be about. So, if you guys are down with that, let's begin.
YouTube chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh, nah, we got a full court press, you guys. DJ Akademiks is officially being watched 24/7 by Cali people. Now, this right here is what we call being in a pickle. Months after Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef ended, it seems as though DJ Akademiks has chosen a side. Any artist or any music coming out from the West Coast, it seems like Akademiks is doing his best to shut it down. Now, obviously, after Kendrick just destroyed your mans, people from the West Coast are definitely using this moment to take a victory lap. And if you try to do anything to stop them, best believe they're going to be on your head top. Now, on top of getting backlash for exposing LeBron James for allegedly cheating on his wife, which by the way was completely out of pocket, a couple days ago, a clip of Akademiks talking about the LA fire went viral. Not only did Akademiks say he doesn't care about the fire in LA, but he also went on to double down and call LA a shithole.
LA fires, I don't give a fuck about that. On the West Coast, but what it just reminds me is that California's a shithole. Not gonna lie to you, shithole, completely.
You know, I may have my pros and my cons of cancel culture, but this, he deserves all the hell that he's going through right now. It's like, what the hell? Why would you say that? People are losing their homes and people are struggling right now due to the disasters right now. Like, what the hell?
Now, whatever you believe in politically, now just isn't the time to criticize LA.
No.
We're going through a lot. People are losing their houses. People are also being displaced. Now is really not the time to criticize, nor is it the time for any political banter. So
I never liked him anyway, but this is his
Akademiks, specifically Glasses Malone and Problem. Last night, these two guys were on stream with AD at Community. Make sure you guys go check out their videos. They called up Akademiks and demanded an apology from him for the way he was talking about LA.
And do it on his own.
Do all of that. First off, you should apologize to all of those people that you disrespected in that fire, and then y'all could talk about some music. But you got to do better. Just you can't be mad. Like all of the stuff you're doing, man, just look crazy. Like the shit you doing with LeBron, all that shit just unplayer, dog. Like, I get it, man. I know you doing your thing with your stream cut, but you don't got to be unplayer about it all, dog. Like, this shit real.
Wait.
Whatever that man is doing, whatever he doing, is his business, and it ain't none of y'all business, Like, y'all got to stop doing that.
All right.
That's not cool, and it ain't player,
all right, listen with you. I'm actually really shocked that the West Coast is taking, like, Kendrick. If we want to talk about Kendrick and Drake, that's two rappers. That got nothing to do with the West Coast. I've not seen not one artist that has really benefited from Kendrick supposedly being Drake. So when I hear people talk about the West,
everything to do with the West. It has everything to do with the West,
but we haven't seen another artist but Kendrick. We haven't seen another one.
To do with the West.
But we haven't seen
ignorance.
You won't see another Drake because of somebody from Compton.
Wait, what did you say?
Somebody. You don't need to. You won't see another person. You won't see another Drake because of somebody from Compton.
We don't know that. We don't know that, but okay.
We're talking about what you said about
because that was the original conversation. This all started because of what you said about the fire.
We can't have a conversation if I start.
The fact that we're even talking about Drake and Kendrick with the whole devastation that LA is going through right now, it's just sad. Why are we talking about two rappers who have nothing to do with the fire that the devastation that's going on in Los Angeles. Nothing. I don't.
Listen, the fact that the West Coast is still musically relevant, and then y'all say, "Well, what about the fires?" Like, hold on, what are we talking
that's
about?
not.
Because that's what we called about, Act.
Hold on.
We
Okay,
called
all
about the
right.
fire.
So let's talk about the fires first.
Yes.
First talking about the fires.
All right. So let's talk about the fires.
Music.
Hold on, let's talk about the fires. Then we can move on because I do
So
have.
first, you should hold on. Apologize to the people.
Yes. Let's do that.
And be like, look, G, I don't like y'all politics and the politicians. I lean right, whatever it is.
Let me tell you this.
You don't gotta talk shit about an entire.
Yes. Like, people are like losing. Like, do you know the devastation that the people, that the residents are going through right now? And for you to say that you don't care.
In the state of people that's going through something.
The politicians in
Oh,
California.
but first,
Gavin
the people,
Newsom
though,
set that up.
like
I'm
people
sorry.
Hey,
Gavin Newsom put y'all in that position. I would
yeah,
be mad at my
but
governor
listen,
too.
cool. That's his problem. But I'm saying you got to be more
Y'all
responsible.
voted for him. What you mean that's his problem?
Bro,
y'all voted for him. Y'all vote
like,
for him.
You black first, bro. You gotta have a little more taste about what you doing, bro. You a black man.
Yeah,
Yes.
White
I'm
niggas.
a
That shit
black
ain't
man.
fly, bro.
Wait, I'm
Yes.
a black man. But if y'all, if
You know, I don't like being race involved in this, but like, really, you should be saying is you gotta be like, be slow to speak and be fast to listen. Real. Oh, well, that doesn't really apply to that, but really, just be slow to speak and just think of what you're going to say first. Like, ooh, if I say this, am I going to be in trouble by saying this or not? Like, but this situation, you should at least have empathy for the residents that are going through this devastation right now. Whatever your political view is, everyone should have empathy of what's going on down there. Like, come on now, what's so hard about showing empathy nowadays? Like, what the hell?
If y'all put somebody in power to put y'all in that position, I'm sorry.
Hold on. Listen.
No, he's talking about the initial thing.
The people, nobody.
To the people for what you said you didn't care about LA when it came down to the fires, people losing their lives. This ain't the government. This ain't the people. This is literally the people of Los Angeles. The people that watch.
Support your platform too, nigga. Lost their houses. You know what I mean?
Right, bro.
Yes.
Like, nah, bro. That's it. Bro, I got real problems.
Like, you're awful for saying what you just said.
Like, right this second, bro. Like, right now. Black men, black family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
start with that just so people can hear that you actually got a soul.
and then we can go to
Yes.
the because I can't wait.
The fact that this morning man want to talk about music and not. Okay, I'm sorry.
Of course, I care about I still believe, with all due respect, and I know y'all live there, California's a shithole, politically and everywhere else.
Regardless what you think of your political views or not, at least show empathy of what's going on down there. You have to admit that that's it's awful and it's sad of what's going on down there, and like, it's unbelievable that there are people like him that actually think and feel this way.
It's the reason why every tech company's left there. It's the reason why Donald Trump is back in office, because all of the things that really affect you guys, that what's going on now, is people have said they're not with it. Now, granted, I don't want a black man to lose their house, to be homeless. No. So I'll say that like unequivocally, right? I don't want somebody who is African American.
I mean, I don't know why we have to bring race into this, though. Regardless of who you identify as and what's your skin color and such, no one should lose a home. No one should be able to lose a home and to be, going through this devastation right now. No one should be going through that right now. Like, I get it, but I'm like, come on now. Let's bring some unity into this.
Somebody who is, from an inner city to lose their home. But California, what y'all don't, maybe because y'all can't see the forest from the trees, everybody looks at California as that's been exactly what's been wrong with the entire nation, from politics to everywhere else. This is why you're seeing the weak policies, the weak politicians, and all of the weak shit happening where people are getting robbed all the time. You have all these governors who can't even prevent. They could have done easy legislature to make sure that the whole place ain't burning down.
We
But
are
of course,
black.
they care
We
about
are
other
black.
things.
People that run this state, this city. I don't
But you
care about
have
none of
to
them
if you
people.
want change.
I'm talking
Again,
about the actual people.
I'm sending my
Yeah, but
empathy.
it's not about change though. It's about you being more responsible because people do look for you to be a reasonable voice, and sometimes you get out of hand. And it's because you just don't have consequence. But I'm saying, as a man, bro, you should
California
actually
as
be
a
okay
place.
with apologizing to people.
I'm about to end this video. I don't know why.
People.
Yes. Okay, then that's all that should be mattered right now. That's all should have been mattered right now. We can focus on that in a later time. Right now, we should be focusing on how to help the residents in Los Angeles get through the devastation that they're going through right now. That should be the main focus right now. Not dogging the whole the west side of it and like going into like the cons of like how the political views of it and how the governors are not doing their job and stuff like that. Let's not focus on that right now.
So it starts with hey. So it starts with hey. I'm sorry. I care about your plight. I have an issue with the white people running the government.
Well, here's the thing.
You feel me?
Wait.
So you know who you talking to. We ain't talking about no Gavin Newsom on your site. We don't go to your site for no Gavin Newsom. We don't go to your streams for Gavin Newsom. We don't care about none of these politicians on your stream.
You're putting out just ignorance at this point because you're saying, well, we don't.
You're the first. You're the first that started it. Oh.
I live in America.
Okay.
If you think,
Yeah,
hey,
but
listen,
You're the first to start being ignorant.
Every
if you
inner
don't know
city,
this, bro,
I've covered every inner city in America. The majority of the reason
Even
why
if you
we
don't
see
know
crime,
this-
this and third, is because of who's running the shit. So when you're saying,
no, it's not.
just
It
pray for
don't
this
matter
and pray
which
for that,
person is running the shit. It don't matter which one of these white people
That's not
running
true.
this shit.
That's not
It's
true.
gonna be the same
That's not
thing for
true.
black people that been here.
that's not true. That's not true. Again,
It is true.
Oh, this is
is
triggering.
wait, so now you're calling these California fires that I've looked on the news and it seems to be affecting more affluent neighborhoods than more inner cities. You're saying that this is a racism thing. Come on, bro, stop it.
I'm not saying this.
Nobody ever.
No one has ever even.
This whole stream, Glasses Malone was definitely fed up.
Thank God it's ended.
You guys did not agree on any points. They eventually went on to talk about Drake and his UMG lawsuit. That conversation really went nowhere because it was two different conversations from two different perspectives. And of course, if you guys watch Akademiks, he definitely trolls people if he doesn't really respect you like that. He knows how to talk in circle or move the goalposts so you never really get to a point. Now, remember when I told you guys early on in this video that a lot of people from LA were actually pissed off with Akademiks' comments?
As they should.
Now, Snoop being an OG in the game,
He deserves to go through hell right
Here's
now.
Akademiks' response when Snoop Dogg asked him about his comments.
I was telling him, I said, yo, I see that it took some of my comments out of context.
Snoop Dogg about to go in.
We
Go in.
all love Snoop. Second thing is, you know, first we want to let everybody know, prayers to anybody who, you know, if they're being affected by the fires that's happening in Los Angeles and the California area. My comments was meant to say that I don't like the leadership in Cali, and I think that's where I think a lot of problems is happening.
You did not say that. You did not say that when you first commented on that. That was not the first thing you said. That was not the first thing you said. You deserve all the hell that you're going through right now. I'm sorry, but you do.
Oh, Snoop, we love you and I love you, so you know what I mean. I can't believe you're on my line.
Well, the feeling is mutual, nephew. I just want, like I say,
But now, if you're Akademiks, you have to be extra careful, especially if you plan on going out to Cali soon. If you got somebody like Snoop Dogg calling in to address you about some comments you made about LA, you can only imagine that the people that live there also share the same sentiment. You don't have to hate anything that has to do with LA or Cali just because Drake lost a rap battle. It's definitely giving me shades of when Akademiks was.
Alright, I'm done with this right now. That's enough for me. I didn't expect I was gonna get triggered this much, but yeah. The fact that this man can't even admit to like show empathy of the residents down at Los Angeles or down on the West Coast of the tragedy that they're going through right now. That wasn't even his main priority at this in this conversation. His main priority was all about like this is all happening because of the shitty political or the shitty government was going through and stuff like that. Like this isn't even the main of the topic. Like the fact that you go through that instead of like oh my god, like I'm sorry of what's going on down there at Los Angeles or down the West Coast right now. You have my prayers and I hope you get through this. Something like that. But you don't even have the common courtesy to even say that. Like god. I never like academics, and this just solidifies my opinion of him, really. But yeah. If you guys like this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.